Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cookie Decorating Live with Hani. I'm Hani, founder of HaniElas.com, my sweet and savory blog where I share recipes along with cookie decorating tutorials. Welcome, everyone. If you are new to the live stream, please consider signing up for the newsletter. I'm going to put the link into the comment section momentarily. I just need to grab it. Hello, everyone. How is it going, guys? How are you? How are you dealing with the time change? Here in Spain, time change, or in Europe, happens 2 weeks from now, or 3 weeks on 30th of March. So at the moment, if you're watching in eastern part of the States, we are only 5 hours apart. Normally it's 6 hours. So now it's 6 o'clock here in the afternoon or in the evening. Hello, everyone. Let's see who is here today. Hello. Hi, Charlie. It's nice to see you. I'm glad that you could make it. Hi, Byron. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Hello, Multi-Gem Girl. Hi, Jen. Hello to Kansas. Cranktop Confections. I love your name. Hi, Karen. Hi, everyone. Hello, Kathy. You just bought a Shamrock cutter. Excellent. I have several, I have to say. There's not a lot of variations, I have to say. I'll show you what I have. Hello, Zaira. So hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm so glad you could be here. Oh, it confuses you. Me too. Me too. I think they should just abolish that because I think it's useless. I don't like the time change. Hey, Jeremy. Hello, Loida. How is it going? Oh, that sounds so fun. Headed to Crayola Factory. That's nice. Have a great time, colorful time. So I'm going to show you without further ado. I have a few things I wanted to share before we forget. As always, I prepared newsletter and I'm changing things up a little bit. Before the newsletter was available in the coffee shop. Coffee shop, it's still there. My templates are still there. But the newsletter will be available from now on my blog. So let me grab the link so you guys can check it out. And the link goes into the comment section. And I believe we are live on Facebook and YouTube. So hello, Facebook viewers, and hello, YouTube viewers. Nice to have you all. So I put you switched to YouTube. It's easier to do on a treadmill. Why is that? You know what Facebook is going to do from, I think, I can't remember the date though, but they will be deleting live streams that are older than 30 days. So those of you who are not familiar, you can always rewatch the live stream. There is a replay available after the live stream ends. And I guess from now on, I will, I've been doing it, recommending that you watch the replay on YouTube. And if you are watching a replay, let me know where you are watching from. I love hearing and seeing the comments after the live stream ends. Oh, is it? Okay, that's excellent. Maybe that's why they're going to delete a lot of the live streams. I suppose it's going to clear up a lot of the space for them. I don't know. A lot of changes happening. All right. So one thing that happened this week, I released a new tutorial on Patreon. Those of you who are members of Patreon already seen it. St. Patrick's Day pot of gold cookies. A full tutorial is also available for purchase. If you wanted to just purchase this one, you can do that, and that's on Patreon. Another thing I wanted to tell you about is what happened 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we did these buttercream shamrock cookies. Shamrock and leprechaun cookies, if you remember. Those of you who remember, raise your hand. I would love to see who was here when we were doing these. And then a year ago, we did friendship bracelets. So both of these episodes are available on my YouTube channel. You can just check it out under a tab that says live, and everything is in there. Also, I wanted to remind you, I already have some tutorials for St. Patrick's Day, and that is next Monday. And this is available on my blog and also on YouTube. And here there are more shamrocks. If you wanted to check it out, Kathy, you just bought the cutter, so you have you have a lot of inspiration. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's see. Jeremy, sunny but still kind of cold. Yeah, we're getting there. I think we are getting there. It's gonna warm up really soon, hopefully for everyone, and you guys can enjoy the spring. All right, so let me bring up my camera here. Let's see if I can. Okay, I got it. All right, so this is my cookie. I'm using my sugar cookie recipe. You can also find an ultimate guide to cut out cookies on my blog. It's a free guide. It's a comprehensive guide that includes everything that you need to know about how to make cutout cookies. So the cutter I use for this project is this cutter. It's a Shamrock, and I also have this one, which is really nice. This is a slightly larger cutter by Anne Clark. I really like this. Like it's a nice size and also nice shape. If you're looking for something more smaller, you can use this one. This one, I'm not sure about the shipping. I believe the stem would probably break in the shipping. This one is a bit sturdier, I find. I also have a 4-leaf clover, which is here, and it's basically the same size as, or similar, I think. They're like brother and sister. Okay, so that's what I have. And I also have a giant one. It was the nesting set, but I don't have it here. I think it was like 4 inches across, but I'm not doing that one. Hello, Jet Set 44. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. Oh, Charlie remembers the bracelets. Fantastic. Hello, Colleen. Been raining a bit. Looks sunny now. That's great. We had a rainy week here as well. It's been raining, and now the sun is out, so it's great. Okay. So first, I also wanted to tell you about the icing I'm using. I'm using royal icing. And what is included in today's newsletter is the formula how I made this dark forest green icing with 4 colors. I used the blue, yellow, black, and brown. And this formula is in there. This is leaf green. You can see it's separated slightly. So when I'm doing, I'm massaging it a little bit. And this is, you can use like electric green, or if you don't have electric green, use excessive amount of yellow with a little bit of green, leaf green, and it will give you this bright, kind of like the lime green color. So those are the colors we're using for today's project. All of these are about 15-second consistency. I should mention that. And I'm also going to use a marker, edible marker that is. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to figure out where the center is, or approximate center, and we're just going to do this. So it's super simple. And first, I'm going to pipe a zigzag line. Oh, it's Judy. Okay, I didn't know it was you. Okay, so it's official. Judy changed her YouTube name to JetSet44. Okay, it's good to know that it's you. I didn't recognize you there because of the different name. Yeah, I know. I was waiting for that comment, Jeremy. Simple. I also tried to wear something Irish. Although I think plaid was invented by Scottish, but I think their plaid includes like some motifs from the Scottish clans, no? But I think Irish is more simple. And I also have a green heart, so I'm trying really hard to go with the theme. Plus, 17th of March is my birthday, so I probably should do something special, right? So I'm gonna start with this medium green, leaf green. Also have a scribe tool on hand, and we're gonna start at the bottom here. I'm gonna switch to that dark green. That the formula for dark green, you can find it in the newsletter. Now I'm gonna pick up a small palette knife and I'm going to just blend it together. It's easier to use a palette knife for this and it's more effective. The transition between the colors, it's smoother. So I prefer it this way for this design. Now we're going to drag this dark green through the whole length like so, kind of like if you're separating the two. And now we're going to take that light, very light green, and I'm just going to pipe a line across, curved line across like so. You can do two if you want it to be slightly thicker. And now let me zoom on this so you can see better. Now I'm going to disturb this line a little bit, but I want you to do small movements. Don't do any harsh. Don't be too energetic. You just want to distribute a little bit. So I'm pulling that light green into the dark green. And also this bottom side as well. You don't have to go all the way to the center. Just the edge needs to be pulled a little bit. Okay, after this, we have to let it crust. I forgot to make the zigzag line here in this section. This is to help mitigate cratering. Okay. Thank you, Judy. Also, I didn't see Sally, but it was Sally's birthday yesterday. So happy birthday, Sally. Oh wow, that's okay. Have a really nice day. That's impressive. Yeah, I know it's not easy to be on a diet, and I'm glad that you are doing so well. What's the diet? Is it are you doing keto or something specific? So once it crusts, we can go ahead and do the remaining two sections, and then we can do the center. So this is basically, you're just going to go on repeat. Yeah, I didn't see the Sally. I didn't see Sally here. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, I don't think Sally is here at the moment. So we're going to do the other side. Now remember, this has to be crusted. Mine is dry because I made these yesterday. Now we're switching to that forest green. And again, come in with the palette knife. Now we're going to take that light green, and I'm going to try to match it so we have like a circle going on here. So I'm going to go here. And again, just like before, we need to pull this light green icing into the dark icing. Make sure that your movements are controlled. Now we have to repeat this on the third leaf. So again, starting with this light green here, or medium green. I'm going to come up here. Are you guys celebrating St. Patrick's Day? Or is it something that you're not celebrating? I have to say, I didn't know about this day until I moved to the United States many, many years ago. So I don't know if it's celebrated everywhere or only in some parts of the world. From what I read, in United States, obviously, Ireland, and then also in Australia, it's being celebrated. And if you are celebrating, how do you celebrate? Let me know. I would love to hear your tradition. So now we're going to drag the dark green again through the full length all the way to the tapered section. And now we have to match this circle. So let's go here. Now this one doesn't have the zigzag line, but I've got one that has a zigzag line already made. But I'm gonna put my glasses on. I'm gonna set this aside. It has to crust again. You need to let these two leaves crust before you do the stem, because it would otherwise blend together. Okay. Hello, Mary. Wow, that's impressive, Jeremy. Congratulations. Thank you, Byron. So I also wanted to show you an idea before we get moving on with the stem. In case you wanted to add some color to these leaves. Now I've got one here. I made these recently. I mean, like I don't know, good half an hour maybe ago. So I don't think they're dry. I'm going to attempt to remove one just so we can see what it would look like on the cookie. So let's see if we can do it without damaging it. Okay. It's not fully dry yet, but let's see how it would look if you wanted to include some color on these. I think ladybugs would look really cute. I have some bigger ones here actually, but these are definitely not dry. So I just tried to remove it. You can see it's not dry because it's just wet underneath. But the big one would look even nicer, right? So if you wanted to include some color on these, you could do these. Perhaps you already have some. We made these ladybugs like these last year in one live stream. So that's just an idea for you to experiment with if you wanted to do the ladybugs. I really like how these are as they are, green, great for St. Patrick's Day. So now we have to do the stem. This one is fully crusted. That's amazing, guys. You're doing so great. Hello. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Celtic heart. You mean, what's a Celtic heart? Is it the one that is like lacy looking? I've got hearts, but they are just red hearts, not gold. That's a nice idea. I like that, Batman woman. Thank you for sharing that. Kathy has a question. Have you ever used ground up freeze-dried fruit like raspberry or strawberry to color your royal icing? Does it work? Not too gritty results? I think I have used it once. I can't remember if it was gritty, but I have also previously used fresh strawberries and raspberries with no problems. I think it depends how well it's pulverized, because you could end up having little bits if it's not super fine. You could always sift it. That's what I would do. You could sift it. It's been a while since I made it. I think it's been a few years, so I don't recall having any big lumps of freeze-dried fruit in there. But my thinking is I would sift it through a fine sieve, make a small batch, and see if it gives you the results that you're looking for. If you're just flooding, I think it should be fine. But if you're adding detail and you need to use, let's say, a number 1 or number 2 size piping tip, it might be a problem. But with tipless bags, you can always, you know how I had a lot of issues with powdered sugar here, that it has a lot of rough granules sometimes. It's not super smooth. So I just with the tipless bag, you can just push it out, easy. But with a piping tip, it might be a different story. Charlie uses dried fruit, freeze-dried fruit in cookies. Yes, I have done that as well. Okay, Mary has a recommendation. I tried to use it, but after I ground up the raspberries, I found that it wasn't fine enough. So you need to use a super high, very powerful grinder, I guess, or sift it and see if it would work. Depends on the grinder, I assume. All right, so now we've got this one ready to go. This is also crusted. So all we have to do is add the stem. I'm going to start at the top here. And as you can see for this project, I am using one consistency, which is fantastic. You don't have to prepare several consistencies unless you want to embellish it like with the ladybug or the cross or something like that. Then you would need also different colors. And for the ladybugs, definitely thicker consistency than 15 seconds. So here's our cute little shamrock. Let me pull up the screen here. I've got the big one here. You can see the size-wise, this one is quite large. And I also prepared these to get you some to give you some inspiration. So these are clovers, right? These are for lucky shamrocks or lucky clover. I always get confused what to call them. So I used a stencil and I stenciled rainbow over these. So these you could also include with the traditional shamrocks to give them a bit more color. Yes, this is a whole meal, exactly. You have to share this with the family. It's quite big. But I like the shape. I have to say, I really like the shape of these. So let me put this aside. And I also wanted to share, while we are at it, I also wanted to take a little break and share. I know Sally's not here. Too bad. Sally is missing in action today, but Sally sent me some lovely pictures of her work, and 3 of those are for St. Paddy's Day. Some of them we did. I think I did the round one a couple years ago, and then these are for the golf and shamrocks with smiley faces and also gnomes. And her beautiful floral designs here. You can see those. I'm gonna give you a close-up of this splatter. I believe this was donated to a homeless shelter, if I'm not mistaken. These are all beautiful, Sally. Thank you for sending these pictures. You know how much I enjoy seeing what you create every week. Okay, let's okay, out of there. And next week, I also wanted to tell you what's going on next week. Next week, we are doing lion cookies. That's March 19th. I haven't started on this project, but I'm excited to do some animal cookies. It should be exciting and something new. I don't think I've done a lion cookie before, maybe a long time ago with a stencil, I think. Yeah, they look amazing, don't they? I was also asking about those. Let's have a closer look if I can. I don't think I have a better picture of those. You see in the middle, they look like discs. Those are chocolate covered Oreos. Jeremy has a good eye. All right, guys. So that was for today. Like I said, it's very simple, and I think it's one of the easiest tutorials I've done live, and I hope you will give it a try. Let's see if I can get this going. All right. Also, I don't think I mentioned this tutorial. This is also a new tutorial, well, semi-new. It's not new, but it's new on the blog. I finally had some time and I put it together. So it's a step-by-step picture tutorial, and there is also a video that's included in there. So if you needed some visual help when making these, you can use the video. But otherwise, there are really detailed step-by-step pictures there if you are more of a picture learner. So that's also on the blog. That's all new. But as always, you can sign up for the newsletter and you will get everything in the newsletter delivered to your email. Thank you, Mary. Okay, Judy did chocolate-covered Oreos for Christmas. Oh, that's so lovely, Breeze. I have never done chocolate-covered Oreos, I have to say. You can get a right. You can get a mold to make them. All right, guys. It was nice to see you, everyone. And I will see you again next week when we do the lion cookies. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Enjoy your weekend. It's coming up, only a few more days. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and see you Wednesday. Bye, everyone.